guys, what's up? Thanks for coming to my channel. Today I have an announcement, which you saw the thumbnail and read the title of this video. So you already know that I'm having a baby. This is baby number 3. So, whew. But my other 2 are a lot older. As you know, we're gonna talk about how I knew I was pregnant before I officially knew I was pregnant, but I didn't think I was pregnant. What? Okay, let's talk. So back in March, we had made an appointment with a fertility doctor. It was a telemed appointment. So we got on a video call, introduced ourselves, and sort of shared a little bit about our background. Basically, we've been trying, not trying, on and off for years, close to 10 years. And the last year or 2, we've been actually trying. Like, I've had an ovulation app and ovulation tests and all those kinds of things. I'm sorry guys, my nieces were over here the other day and they got me sick. I was finally feeling better. Like, finally I felt good. Like, my first trimester kicked my I'm really trying to like still act kind of chipper, but I'm struggling. And so if I start kind of like losing energy, I apologize. But I'm trying. So we talked to the doctor and she decided that we would do certain tests. Some of the tests did require like specific timing. So she said for me to call on the first day of my period. That's when we would schedule the test so that it would be at the right time in the cycle. She also said that they had a text message program where they would remind me when it was, you know, when it should be the first day of my cycle and I should make the appointments and all that kind of thing. So I thought, cool, perfect, great, yes, sign me up. So my app tells me, you know, today's the day, it's gonna come on. I'm like all prepared, got tampons in my pockets, and it didn't come on. And a couple more days passed because I was like, okay, you know, I'm pretty on schedule, but every once in a while there might be a couple days difference. So I was like, okay, we'll give it a couple days. A couple days passed and still nothing. So that's when I started to really start experiencing a number of symptoms. In fact, even before that, like for the week before, I was experiencing a lot of symptoms. Like, my boobs were so sore. I was getting really tired. I was getting these pains that I don't think they're normal for most people, but I had them when I was pregnant with my son. I was just in the middle of editing and I realized that I forgot the most important symptom, or I guess the one that kind of stood out the most to me, which was the fact that the weight that I was lifting was continuously decreasing, for squatting especially. I don't know why, but that was like the most obvious, because I was easily doing sets of like 200 pounds. And then all of a sudden I was only able to get like 3 reps. And then my next squat day, I was only able to squat like 195 pounds. And then the next one, I was only able to get 185 or like 165. I kept going, why am I getting so weak? It was just incrementally decreasing every week. So I was thinking, okay, let's not get too excited, because there was, you know, a couple of times, I think only really one time, but there was one time when I was like a day late and I had these same symptoms and I went to the store and got a pregnancy test and it came up negative, and like an hour later my period came on and I was like, oh, that was a waste of like $20. One thing also that was kind of weird, I had this like nesting, this need to be cleaning and organizing everything. Let me just Google this. And I found out it is a symptom of PMS. And I was like, well, okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should keep an eye on this in future months and see if that's just one of my normal symptoms now. Or maybe I was just fed up with living in a pigsty. That could be it too. I waited a few more days. I didn't want to take the test, get my hopes up again, and be disappointed again. By this time, I was exhausted all the time, but things have been crazy. So maybe I was just tired, and I started getting really, really nauseous. But I tend to get nauseous when I'm really tired. I kept getting so hot. I was like, oh my God, it's early onset menopause. That's what it is. Finally, I was an entire week late. I was getting text messages every day to schedule these appointments. I decided to take a pregnancy test. I had one left over under the bathroom cabinet from that previous disappointing month. I'm a whole week late at this point. So I take the pregnancy test. You guys, let me draw this for you. It was like this, right? This means not pregnant. This means pregnant. Simple, right? Should be a complete no-brainer. It also said that you get the little, like the barely aligned, still not pregnant, right? So this is what mine looked like. One line, but on the wrong side. So, you know, you see like the P going up and this line is there and I'm like, oh my God, what? But then this line never comes up. It's one line, but it's the wrong line. I have no idea how to take this at this point. What does this mean? Maybe they put the strip in upside down and it's supposed to look like this. It's just flipped somehow. Like, it was so, I was so confused. I had no idea what to think. But again, I didn't want to get my hopes up, even though these symptoms were like, but it's still only one line. I showed my husband. I was like, here, I don't know what to do. He's like, I don't know what to do either, but like, let's not get our hopes up because all these years and nothing. We end up going to the store and getting one that is a plus minus. This has to be less confusing. I didn't take it. I'm not ready for the disappointment. I didn't take it. Finally, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I had to pee so badly. And I don't generally have to wake up to pee. So finally I went, all right, I'm gonna take it. And I got a plus. And I came out and I woke him up and I was like, and he was half asleep and he was like, what? Why? Oh my God, it's a plus sign. Then we decided that I would take the second one. It's another plus sign. And the fertility doctor sent me to go and get a pregnancy test done, a blood test done. So I went, the blood test came back. We really didn't believe it until finally she had us come in at 7 weeks to get an ultrasound to make sure that it actually was a baby, that there was a heartbeat, and that it was in my uterus. And there it was. Recording this, I am now 10 weeks and 1 day. By the time I get it posted, probably like 12 weeks because I was actually doing so well, you guys. This first trimester really like kicked my butt. I was so tired. I was so sick. And finally the last 2 weeks, I felt good. I stopped throwing up and then boom, I got sick. I got sick, my son got sick, we're all sick, and it's taking me a long time to recover. But hopefully I can get around to editing this pretty quickly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this very confusing video. My head is pounding. I have no idea what I'm saying, and I appreciate you so much. Let's take this journey together. I'm out.